Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warped playthrough. Well, technically the Crash Bandicoot, uh, Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy. This is still working on Warped. You know what, it's probably really stupid of me to try to play this when I should be in bed, but I keep thinking, if I don't do it, I'm just gonna keep putting it off.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
Dang it, the yellow. Wait, do I have. No, I don't, do I? Yeah, no, nothing. Okay, so. Alright, I don't need the tornado spin until I get to beat this guy. But, okay, so. Not much has changed for me in. Well, between the last upload, or the last episode of the N.Sane Trilogy, because I do know I did upload a part of Deal Within that I honestly forgot I had, or rather that I thought I had already uploaded. So really, but aside from that, let's get back to the main point. Yeah, there has really been a lot going on for me, just work and just well, actually, I do have a story to share. Recently, I made the stupid mistake of, well, I was going to get, so at my job, I was going to go get food, and, well, that's not the stupid mistake. The stupid mistake was thinking, oh, well, it's not going to take too long, because I figure it'll be quick, and it felt like maybe 5 to 10 minutes at least. But even then, a lot can happen in 5 to 10 minutes, because when I got back to my car, which I made a stupid mistake of leaving on and unlocked, and you probably already know where that's going, I discovered that my phone and my wallet got stolen. And that was a huge pain, because, or no, it wasn't dealing with that. That was a huge pain. It was the process of getting, like locking everything down, deactivating the card, the phone, and then trying to get in contact with, and then trying to take care of, oh jeez, I was saying that's a mistake. Trying to take care of like both my driver's license and unfortunately also my social security. Now, now, luckily at my job, they do require to save a photocopy of your driver's license. So luckily, when they told me like, maybe you could take a picture of it, the picture was a little faded, but just well enough to make out the driver's license number as well as the auto number, which was good because then I made the request for a new license like late that night, or in the transition between like midnight to 1 in the morning, so technically Sunday morning. And well, I found out, because before I found that out, I was dreading going down to the DMV to request a new license, because I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of like DMV is hell because of all the people that are there. And the ridiculous amount of waiting that there is to do, but hey, what can you do? But luckily, taking a picture of the copy of my driver's license was just, oh jeez, damn it, taking a picture the copy they had at my work saved me a bunch of time because I was able to put in the license number, the audit number, and it didn't take too long to request another. It didn't take too long to request another ID to be sent here at home. I guess if anything. Oh crap! Oh god, it's really close. Shit. I just had to let that box go. Maybe I should shut up and just focus. Whoa. Alright, I'm guessing the yellow gem would help me get the box gem. But yeah, I just had my shit stolen. But I guess my biggest discovery was the fact that the Social Security office is just as busy as the DMV office. Oh, Jesus, that was a pain, and just as much as this stuff was going to be a pain, given that there is backtracking to do. Yep. And I have to be careful so don't lose the jets. I don't know. The jet submersible, I guess. I don't like you. But yeah, I mean, not all is terrible. It's just, like even when it was finally my turn at the Social Security office, I made sure to inform them. Yeah, my Social Security got stolen. The best they could do for me was just, offer me a replacement card in the mail. And, Jesus, I'm stupid. I am really, really stupid. So the best they could do is just offer me a replacement. As well as, oh, well, I did file a police report about my stuff being stolen. And, they just tell me, like, if you go online, make sure to, try and do security on, your credit, your social security. You might be able to find if anybody's put anything down under your social security. And, jeez. And luckily, nothing came up, but still, it's still out there in the wild, so I'm still plenty worried about that. But who knows? Maybe nothing might come, but it's still a little scary that it's out there. But I'm checking my credit, checking, just I'm still googling around, just trying to figure out, if there's anything I need to do, and people at work told me, oh well. Not an advertiser of Credit Karma, but apparently that was one way of checking if because obviously if someone were to do something under your social security, it might affect your credit. So that would be the best way to find out. And luckily, pretty much stayed the same. Nothing has changed from it at all. So I'm really, really glad. But as I mentioned, it's still out there in the wild, so you just never know when, one day you stop thinking about it, you stop worrying about it, and then it just comes back to bite you. But who knows, maybe the police might get lucky enough to find, either happen to come up, maybe they arrest somebody, and they're like, oh, well, this guy somehow had your stuff. But, I mean, I do see myself as more of an optimist than being cynical or a realist, but I gotta look at it both ways. Maybe it'll never get used for God knows what, but I have to be prepared for any of the consequences that could come with Social Security being out there in the wind. Jesus, this thing's terrifying me. No. Oh, back. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, all I can do is just take one extra hit, but I still have to be careful. So getting back to the game, if you can make it that far without getting hit and activate that checkpoint box, then you will have to backtrack all the way, because you may have noticed earlier that there was a bunch of iron crates with an invisible crate box. Well, not invisible, but a silhouette. And yeah, see, that TNT wasn't there before, but is there now? And the path is open, and I already got the crystal, so. Alright. I'm glad they put a checkpoint there. I'm not sure if there was one there in the original. I assume that they probably did. There was one there, just to be safe. Okay, now I just have to be really careful. Okay, I just let them detonate. Okay. I mean, I have the checkpoint, so I technically don't have anything to fear, especially with that many lives, but... damn it. You talk about it, you're gonna get... you're gonna face the consequences. Son of a... Okay. That's just me rushing too much. But yeah, okay. If you have anything to learn from my tale, just lock your cars. You know, even if you think it's gonna be quick, turn off the car, take the keys with you, and just make sure it's all locked. Oh, jeez, crashed up. Please don't do it. Okay. I'm not gonna like this part. Just have to... No, what? No! Oh, jeez. You know what? I realized maybe I never fear this part because I could make it back with, I think, a double aqua. Okay. And then... Can you imagine if, like, all you had to do was mimic a spin just to, like, get rid of a shark, and then, like, that was... Oh, thank goodness. I can now leave. Man, I feel that the swimming controls on top of those, like the nitro boxes and the number of obstacles put close together is probably what makes Deep Trouble either, I guess depending on how you choose to look at it, either difficult or tedious level.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Dude, you're not going to do anything until the actual boss fight. Oh, joy. Okay. For some reason I thought there would be TNT boxes there. Okay. I guess aside from my, you know, my superb, easy to avoid blunder, and well, I mean, I guess like I know I don't upload anything CTR related aside from that one meme video, but I was a little sad to find out that, or I can't remember word for word, but that CTR I think is getting its last Grand Prix next month, or I think it was, I can't remember if last or Rustlands is supposed to be the last one, or there's going to be another one, but it will be the last one. But it's still a little sad to hear that, like, that the game didn't reach a full year of Grand Prix, but I imagine that Activision is probably just telling Beanox either, you know, there's not enough money coming in from the microtransactions, or it could just be like, we need you guys to direct your attention elsewhere. Whoa. That was a little weird. Okay. Although, you know, that raises a question, like, to anyone that probably played a lot of, or, I don't know, like, the only online car racers that I think have stuck around for a while is maybe the Mario Kart games, or at least the ones with online capability. I think I know that Mario Kart 8 and maybe even Deluxe got some DLC, or, you know, 8 was probably came out with DLC, and then when Deluxe came out for the Switch, jeez, like, that perspective fuck with me there. You know, like, I mean, it's still, I imagine that Mario Kart is still, you know, a game that's doing pretty decent for its, oh wait, there's a death drop. It's still doing pretty good for itself, despite, you know, the amount of time that has passed since its initial release, and probably since the time it's came out on the Switch, but okay. And I mean, I guess I'm just a little worried that, you know, the CTR, like, maybe online player base might dwindle down because of, you know, the news that there probably won't be. I mean, I heard that Beanox, or I think Beanox said that they would do like a post content. Ah, crap, what I did that. I should have tried to like come back. Like, there's going to be a post-content update that adds a few more things, but man, it's still a little sad to hear that. Like, I guess maybe not, it wouldn't be so surprising, but if it had gone like at least maybe a whole year, but I mean, you never know, maybe at some point Beanox would just be like, okay, yeah, we're going back to CTR. Like, if anything, maybe the player base might just, there might be, unless a full dedicated team to it, but it might just get a fix here and there. But, because I mean, there are still some issues with the online matchmaking. Like, for the most part, the only issues I had were just like, were probably the loading times, and how sometimes it's like one player leaving would cause the whole lobby to just disperse. But, you know, hopefully, I got a gym. I don't think there were any boxes, so I think I can just die and head back to the checkpoint, no problem. There's 3 boxes. Those 3 boxes. if any, probably without so much of a huge focus on Grand Prix, or unless Beanox is like, once the content is done, that's it. We're not doing anything else on CTR anymore. If that's the case, hopefully they word or they let everybody know, like, you know, if anything, like if they're stopping any, like they probably won't shut down the online servers, or I don't know if it's like server based or like peer-to-peer matchmaking, but if anything, if a lot of players still feel like matchmaking could use some, like, could still use like an extra fix or so, maybe Beanox can devote some time to that before, who knows, who knows what Activision may have them working on next. I do know that Beanox is, or some of, maybe Beanox is not entirely, but it's not entirely behind the Modern Warfare that came out last year, but nice. But there's probably still a portion of the. I mean, I don't know the whole details, but I do know that Beanox does have some work in with Modern Warfare alongside what was it? I think, was it Sledgehammer and Raven Software? Wow, it's funny, like I own the game and yet it's like just, and I play it on a frequent basis, yet the names of everybody that's working on it is escaping me. Okay, I probably won't be able to be lucky enough to do a box and crystal, a box of first place all in one, but like Yoda said, do or do not, there is no try. In that case, either I'm gonna get one or the other done. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a secret level, the alien sign. Okay. Oh, jeez. Ah, crap. I think I missed one. I probably did. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah, son of a... Oh, what? Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's such bullshit. Oh, don't... Oh, I was about to say. Oh my god, they made that design on purpose, the fucking assholes. Jesus Christ, that should not have taken this long. You know what, it's probably because I'm tired, but, jeez. There were probably numerous attempts on my end that I just made it harder than it should have.
few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back... I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
I realized that if this recording is like complete bogus, I'm gonna be super pissed. Because that means I would have to do a road crash all over again. Oh, that was weird. Usually I jump on them, but I'm guessing I'm just not timing it correctly. Oh, crap. Man, sorry I had to turn back there for a second. It's kind of weird to compare this model to the model we see in CTR. I think there might be some notable difference, or maybe it's probably just the lighting. Alright. I apologize if I'm just quiet. I'm just like, I guess there's still like a number of an amount of focus left over from the road crash. It could also be the dread that this recording won't turn out. It could also be the dread that this recording could turn out like laggy ones, or ones that look like it just like a bunch of video jumps. Nice. That's all over. Okay, normally with the amount of time, or by this time, probably done with the boss and finished recording, but Road Crash decided to just screw me over, so we're just gonna go ahead and do the boss fight.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it!
I kind of noticed that there's something that's a white flash.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystal.
Alright. Okay. Alright, the strategy to this boss fight is simply just to avoid all his projectiles, usually by jumping. Yeah, pretty much just jumping and dodging in general. And then just platform your way across. Oh. It's over.
But yours soon will be too.
What the hell happened to him? Well, I'm guessing by knocking him around a few times, the machine is meant to keep him in place in time, but not too sure. Well, defeating him gives you probably the best power up in the game. The Death Tornado Spin. Which, aside from being like a longer version of Crash's default spin attack, can also make you glide and pretty much break section when combined with double jumping.
Insignificant morons! By defeating Entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Well, I mean, it's gonna do what most of these places do, which is stay continuously stable until you get the 100% ending. So, yeah, so that's Area 3 beaten after a long drudge to probably, well, Deep Trouble didn't take us long. Road Crash, that, don't know why my performance was terrible, but luckily all that can be edited out. But still, I was on there for quite a while. But yeah, we're done with Area 3. Going to go ahead and, well, actually, as I end this, I might not jump into Area 4 just yet, or I might have to, because, let's see, I still have to go through the levels and retrieve the extra gems. I might have to go back through 1 and 2. Honestly, I'm kind of not too entirely sure. I will probably have to do a walkthrough checkup in between recording sessions, but in the meantime, we're done with Area 3. Let's see. Yeah, it's safe enough to like overwrite the Tiny Tiger save, and we can always go back to the Dingo Dow one for later. But yeah, won't waste too much of your. Don't know why I brought that up. Won't waste too much of your time. Thank you to anyone watching. Hope maybe you got a kick out of me screwing up. But yeah, that's it. I'm tired. Just gonna go to bed. For anyone watching, wherever you are, have a good day, good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.